This presentation deals with Staphylococcus. Staphylococcus is found just about everywhere. Some strains are non-pathogenic, some can be pathogenic, often considered an opportunistic organism. General characteristics of it is gram-positive. The color of it is white to cream to yellow, depending on the species that you are looking at. All species of Staphylococci are salt tolerant in that they can tolerate a much higher salt concentration in media than most other bacteria. In the terms of morphology, they do have a grape-like cluster to them. This is seen especially if you take a sample from a liquid culture and you're doing a gram stain or you're doing a simple stain. If it's from a liquid culture, you're more apt to see that grape-like. The media that we use to inoculate and look at Staphylococcus is called MSA or mannitol salts agar. This is both a selective and a differential medium. It is selective in that mannitol salts, as the name implies, contains a high salt concentration, about 7%. And as I just said earlier, most species cannot tolerate this, but Staphylococcus can. So Staphylococcus species are about the only thing that's going to grow on a mannitol salts agar plate. It is differential in that Staphylococcus aureus is a species that can ferment the mannitol into acid. Other species such as Staphylococcus epidermidis cannot ferment the mannitol. So there's a pH indicator that is added to the mannitol salts agar. It's phenol red. It does give the plate a reddish color. As it's made, it's at neutral. And so if an organism is growing on it, from the selective standpoint, that should tell you that Staphylococcus, then look at the color, and that's where you see the differential aspect. If the media remains red, then that means it is a non-fermenter of mannitol. If it does ferment mannitol, it produces acid as a byproduct, which, because the phenol red indicator is in there, as the pH drops because of the formation of acid, the medium will turn yellow. Staphylococcus aureus is the only species that does this. There is a related to video link showing the results from mannitol salts agar plates where you visually see the results.